Wow.
Oh,
Welcome back.
Soul's dead.
Soul's died. He's
I've
left us.
I've eaten him.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah. Should have thought twice.
What did he do?
We don't ask questions around here.
Fair. Well, Soul has been punished for his crimes, so...
Yep.
Well, tonight we will come in. I guess this would probably be Thursday night after you guys go to bed. You will find yourself in a strange and yet familiar place. As you are in Keeper's Dreamscape yet again.
I don't think Homer's done this. Has Homer?
I don't think Homer's been here.
Oh look, we're back.
Yeah, this is getting kind of old.
What, you didn't want to see me?
I just have better things to do than popping into your dreams every night.
Gren tries to shoot him.
Okay, cool, because that actually hits. Go ahead and give me damage.
Oh, sick. Sick. It's the lowest I can do with the revolver.
It's a clock face, but somehow you do get the vibe that he's frowning at you. Why?
It's Gern.
Fair enough.
Homer's gonna kind of like step forward to the keeper. I also anyways, and he's kind of gonna like squint at him and be like, why are you a little clock guy? You're like you're just like a little guy. Why do I get the feeling that you're really a big deal around here?
Well, I could ask you why you're just a bag of flesh and meat.
Yeah, touche. Is this an acid trip?
Close. It's a dream.
Ooh, wow. Got some of my new pals here. I got this cute little tiny clock guy. Is Keeper floating right now?
Yes.
How far above?
Only about like a foot above eye level at any given point.
Homer's gonna try to poke him.
He'll sidestep you.
Homer's gonna be like, "Oh, come on, little clock dude. You look so squishy and soft."
Don't touch me. Anyway, I pulled you all in here to protect you from the weird bullshit that you guys would be dreaming about otherwise. So,
Wait, what?
yeah, you'd be dreaming about an overdose. You'd be dreaming about shooting yourself in the face. And you'd be dreaming about rotting in jail.
Gren will try and shoot him again.
Go ahead, roll the hit.
Overdose?
Don't worry about it.
She, like, looks at the others to see their reaction to that. More specifically, Homer.
Homer has been not really paying attention, and as Quill has been moving. I don't know if you guys are following, but as Quill moves around the keeper, Homer keeps following him, and he's the whole time he's just like his little his hand is outstretched, and he's like teasing the keeper, like following him around with his finger pointed up. Probably until Gurn shoots the gun.
Would you stop that?
No.
Oh, Homer's kind of gonna realize what he had said earlier in the trying to run around to poke the keeper. And he's gonna be like, "Oh, did you say something about overdosing? Is there dream dope here? Is there dream teen?" He just starts rattling off a list of dream, and then insert drug here.
Yeah, sure, here. And he'll snap his fingers and give me a quick what would it be to catch something? Guess a deck save. Okay, yeah. He'll snap and a little bag of sort of iridescent rainbow powder will spawn and sort of drop into your hands.
Dude, he will cease his he will stop following, and he'll like sit down over on the stairs over here and get out his little nose, his septum pipe, and does he have a dream lighter on him?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, he'll get out his dream lighter, and then start doing unscrumpulous things, sit on the stairs.
Echo's rotisserie chickening, but she's having a existential crisis
All right.
while she's doing that.
So, anyway, what do you guys want to do? Whole world of dreamscape to explore. Anything you want? Any ideas? No, nothing? All right, I'll decide. I
Aaron's
think
debating whether to
since...
try and shoot him a third time.
God damn it.
Ow, fuck!
You okay?
Just kicking things.
No, I'm sorry. Well, since last time we got to get a look at everybody else's homeworlds, how about we check out yours?
Homer's gonna look up from his smoking, and he's gonna blow a fat cloud at Keeper and be like, Homer is going to, what is the effects of this drug?
So far, nothing. So far.
Okay, Homer's gonna look considerably grumpy. He's been looking grumpy, smoking it, and now he's gonna look angry. And he's gonna blow a fat cloud at Keeper and just be like, "Dude, no fuck no! I don't want to go back there, man. Fuck that shit. God damn, what the fuck? It's been great being. Okay, who the fuck are you, anyways?
I'm the timekeeper. But you already knew that, and he'll boop you on the nose.
Did the computer that Homer was that like? Does he know about the? I mean, I'm trying to remember. Like Tyria told him about the computer that he found in the tower.
I don't
Did
think
that
you.
happen?
I don't. You did
I think
see
Rory
the
saw that.
computer. Homer did too. When he got teleported to the clock tower.
Yeah.
I believe you saw the computer and you heard the voice. Give me a history check on that.
Yeah. Because I would
If
feel
you
like
recognize
maybe
it.
like Homer could put it together. I mean, on the check, anyways.
I would say it's probably familiar enough that you could guess. Like, it sounds very similar to the voice you heard in the clock tower.
Homer's gonna like squint his eyes at Keeper and be like, "Wait a minute. Wait the fuck. Hold the fuck on. Are you the fucking computer?"
Something like that.
Yo. Dude. So can you go on the internet on your terminal?
Uh, Something like that.
Could I use you to goon to my sword porn? I
No,
feel like Vanessa would want to get on that.
absolutely the fuck not.
Homer looks crestfallen. Man. Oh. What I wouldn't do for a pair of sword anime titties.
What is anime?
Homer kind of scratches his head. Can you do another history check?
Yeah, sure.
While he's doing the history check, he's going, that's a pretty good check, right?
Oh yeah, that's good.
Homer snaps his fingers and he's just like, oh, yeah, anime. It's a form of Japanese cartoon. It was popular when I was young, I think.
Cartoon?
Cartoon. Cartoon is usually was a children's form of media. Animation. That was probably before your time, huh, Echo? Shit, the beginning of animation was before my time, too.
She looks confused.
Well, anyways, anime was, yeah. I honestly am kind of, yeah, I think it was just mostly titties.
She like looks
I
down
don't
at
think
her
it was
own.
a children's thing, but maybe it still was. I don't know. My world is fucked up. That's why we shouldn't go there.
Right. Anyway, let's go. And he'll snap his fingers, and suddenly, you will all find yourself in a dimly lit city street.
Oh,
Ooh.
uh,
Homer takes a look around at his surroundings. Is it familiar, Quill?
Yeah, it would be probably not like anywhere super meaningful to you, but somewhere you'd recognize as being a place that you probably would have been at some point.
Okay. Um, what is this like? Our modern day, or a little bit more futuristic, or like, what's the vibe?
It would probably be sort of young adulthood for Homer.
Okay, so this is probably what's his age? Yeah, this would probably be about the late 2030s or early 2040s. So technologically advanced, and scary, very scary.
You will hear off in the distance, you will hear the sound of one of the sort of aircrafts that the government or ruling faction, what have you, sort of patrols with. Not in sight yet, like still far off, but you do hear it in the distance.
is that all of us or just him?
You would all hear it. He would be the only one to recognize what it is.
Homer's gonna start being like visibly looking stressed, and he's going to be like, God fucking damn it. Fucking block motherfucker. He's going to grab Echo and Gurn.
Oh,
If they allow him to.
yeah. Her fur floofs up. She is scared. But yeah, she allows you.
And before he runs off, does he see any alleys or like an alcove, broken window, yeah, just do a visual scan of his environment to get into a building.
There would be an entrance to a subway nearby.
Eat fresh.
Where at?
Probably just sort of down this way, straight down.
All right, he is going to grab the two of them and he's going to book it to the subway engine.
All right. Give me a perception check.
Sure.
Okay. As you start heading down this alley, you will notice a couple feet in front of you, the slight shimmer of a tripwire, a couple inches off the ground.
Homer will running with two of them by the arms. He will throw Gurn over first. Over, like, I mean, because I imagine he doesn't like stop. Like he's running and he sees it. So like as he's moving, he's gonna throw Gurn over the tripwire.
Good.
And with Echo, he will, like, kind of as he's running, kind of scoop her up and make a leap over the tripwire.
Oh.
Okay. Give me either acrobatics or athletics.
Sure.
Can I give
Oops, that is the wrong
Can I
tab.
give inspiration?
Sure.
The D6 on top of whatever, I think.
So that's a 12 now?
Should be.
Okay, yeah. With that, you are able to make it over just fine.
Fucking burn flying through the air.
It just chucks him.
Just and once he's cleared the landing, he will go not breaking his stride too much. It's like a running picking up. He will run over to where Gurn is and pick him up by the scruff and keep booking it.
I need an alternate universe where we're all just a party in this world.
That would be pretty cool.
Keep booking it.
All right, yeah. You will make it to the subway entrance and sort of duck in. And I will bring you to this page. Kind of more dilapidated down here, I imagine.
I have a clarifying question. Is this wait, no. Never mind. Okay, this makes sense. Sweet. All right.
There's also
once
a dream, so it's a little bit sort of not necessarily all coherent in the way that it would necessarily be in real life, kind of thing, you know.
Oh yeah. That's a good point. Yeah, wouldn't be. Sweet.
Maybe slightly later in Homer's timeline or something.
Yeah. Okay. Once gets down to the subway, he will chill. He'll kind of like bend over and be like, like pant heavily. It's just like, man, I do not miss this shit. Jesus Christ. Ugh.
This is what it turns into?
Homer gives kind of a little, just slightly sad look at Echo, and I'll be like, yeah, it did for us, anyways. He'll stand up to straighten himself out as he catches his breath and take a look at the surrounding.
All right, yeah. You are in a probably got bombed at some point subway. There's a you can see daylight streaming in from off to your right. Some plants are starting to take over the area.
Oh, man, I forgot how pretty and eerie this shit could be in the kind of the beginning, anyways.
I mean, there is beauty in destruction. This is... I have no words.
Homer kind of gives like a little bit of a dark chuckle, and he's like, "Oh, this shit's cool, you know? Plants taking over the assault we have laid onto the land. That shit's pretty. It's just pretty tight. Now, if you want to go back up there and see what that hovercraft can do, oh yeah, that's the worst. Well, not even worst of it. Some of it. You know, those hovercrafts, they, I think in the old days, anyways, they would use, AI facial scanning to, figure out whether you were worthy or a traitor. Oh, gender traitor or rebel or any of that sort. He kind of gives Echo a look. Given that you're a fucking cat, I'm pretty sure that they would assume that you're transgender and annihilate you on sight.
She looks fucking horrified.
And Gurn, given that you're a lizard kobold, they'd assume that you were polyamorous.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
What the fuck?
Jordan will just look confused at that.
Well, so if I ever with Timber and Ace, are they gonna kill him?
Yes.
She's even in that world?
Yes. They would all assume that you were transgenders and you would all be annihilated on sight.
What does transgender mean?
Homer, like, is, Homer, is like, well, it's when, you're born away and then you, fuck, how would he explain being transgender? Homer's like, it's when you got, fuck, how would he? It'd probably be crude. He's like an ally or whatever, but, he's like, it's when you're, and obviously I'm trans, I don't mean when I said this, but he's be like, it's when you chick with a dick, or a man with a vag, or when you're NB with anything you want.
She like peeks down her shirt.
Gotta double check.
But I'm a woman.
Yeah. Yeah. But transgender people are when you're a woman or a man or a non-binary, and your parts don't always necessarily align with that, but your brain does. Listen, transgender people, those were the real ones. They always hook me up with the best anime boobs and drugs. God, the drugs. He will like wave his hands in the air enthusiastically and like spin around. I can't even tell you about the quality of the ketamine those women would bring around. God, oh. And he'll have like a full body shiver.
But I've only ever had opium. She murmurs that to herself, but she's not quiet.
Oh, opium. That's a really, really, really old people drug. God damn, Echo. You're really showing your age there.
She frowns. I'm supposed to be ageless.
Not when you smoking on that old people push.
Starts like touching her face like for looking for wrinkles.
I do like, as an aside here real quick, I do like that the youngest character in the timelines is from the oldest time period and the oldest character is from the newest.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
Yeah, that is pretty silly.
She's pouting because she's old.
Is there anything cool on the ground? Or in the shrubs?
Give me a perception check. You would find a tattered child's stuffed animal amongst the rubble.
Homer will pick it up and kind of have a poker effect expression. Does it seem familiar to him?
It would probably be a character that you would recognize from your childhood. Like, probably towards the end of when there was still, like, common media being produced and everything.
Yeah. That just wasn't just propaganda and shit.
Mhm.
Can you do a history check to see if he can place it together better?
Sure. Is there any information specific that you're looking for?
Just like, I mean, like, I feel like you'd catch a familiar vibe, but the history check is more just like what the character is and what it means to him.
You would probably recognize it. I imagine whatever it's from is probably not something that, like, currently exists.
Yeah.
But Homer would recognize it.
Yeah.
Scooby Dooby Doo.
I
Scooby-Doo
imagine
2030 edition.
I don't see that fucking franchise ever dying. Like,
Yeah.
and it's kind of deserved. I love Scooby,
right?
and new kids should, watch it.
I will actually, like, I was imagining it to be, well, it's dog, so similar enough, but I was imagining it to be Bluey, because I feel like...
I had Bluey in mind for some reason too. That's
Aw.
weird.
Yeah, I just feel like, even though, like, I don't know how long that the show is going to last, I mean, it's really popular, but even if it didn't, I feel like it would be an iconic enough thing that his folks would show it to him. also like good lessons and stuff. But anyways, yeah, Homer is going to be poker faced, and he will stuff the little raggedy ass Bluey into one of his many little dream pockets. Kind of keep shifting among the rubble.
Echo will be trailing. She's having, like, thoughts about how she'll be killed in Woodsbury for wanting to be polyamorous with Ace and Timber. You've killed her hopes and dreams.
Good thing you guys won't remember this in the morning.
I love how Homer in real life was just like, "Oh, you could be polyamorous," and then with the dream, he just like fucks with her, and it's just
They'll
like,
kill
"Oh,
you. They're gonna fucking kill you.
She's so sad.
Is there still any like graffiti or anything on the walls, Quill?
Probably, yeah, there probably would be. Some of it maybe kind of worn, some of it newer.
Can he do a history, perception, or something check to see if like any of the tags bring back a memory or lore? Lore, the lore.
Yeah, sure. You would probably recognize one of them as being a tag from a group that you used to sort of run with. Nothing like major, just kind of a group of survivors type thing, but
Yeah. Homer's kind of gonna stop in front of the tag, and he's gonna just like die with that like poker face hat, and kind of hold a hand to his head and be like, "Oh God." Where are the drugs in this dream? Goddamn! Kind of gonna walk quicker after that.
you will pass some kind of remnants of people having lived here, sort of setting up camp.
In the little hallway?
Kind of off in some of the offshoots, catch glimpses. Like over in the areas.
Homer's gonna go look at him.
Alright. You'll find probably about what you would expect for a small group of people trying to kind of dig out a survival sort of area here. Stuff kind of sorted into useful junk and junk. Couple beds, makeshift beds up here.
Oh, wait, this is a wall. Oh, does this look like a... Homer's gonna kind of mutter to himself. I'm like, oh man, is this a family bunker or a young rapscallion bunker? He's looking to see if they have a drug stash.
Give me a perception check. You'd find some like hideaway little sections, little hide stashes. Nothing left in them though. Kind of hard to tell if it was for that or for any other kind of valuables or something.
Homer's gonna yell "fuck" and kick the stash and kick it again and kick it out for a third time for a good measure. He's just being like, God damn it! I hate being back here. I don't want to be here. Not again. God damn it. Oh man, this is okay. Help throw his hands up into the air. This is a dream. Okay. So if it's a dream, means dream logic. He's going to hold his hands to his temple and close his eyes and squeeze his little face up. He's going to try to imagine a big gun manifesting in front of him.
Give me a straight wisdom check. You managed to make something that looks somewhat like a gun. It looks kind of like a child's drawing of a gun.
He's like, kind of sighs, picks it up, and he's like, okay, all right, so this works. And then he's going to try that stance again, and he's going to imagine a big pile of drugs.
Okay. Give me another wisdom check. You manage a good few. A selection of a few. What would
Sweet.
Homer's like top 3 picks be?
I don't know if I should go into detail on it on Twitch. Is that a
That's
smart
fine.
move?
We might this one might just be for us, so you can go for it.
Oh yeah. Fucking yeah. Tina or Meth.
I mean, it's going on YouTube, and I think YouTube has a bigger.
Well, it might not be.
Might not be.
It might not be. So it's all right.
Fuck. I had his top 3 somewhere. I know that I've like stimulants were. I think is it in his bio. Okay. So yeah, stimulants followed by opioids. This is associated with. Okay, I'd say like meth. Bean. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, bean. Yeah, definitely meth. Bean. I don't know, like ketamine. And he's gonna clap his hands together after some of that stuff appears in front of him. And he's gonna be like, "Oh my god, I'm so glad to be back. Yeah, I take back everything I said. Oh my god."
Echo
And then
sees this and tries to summon forth Claire.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Go ahead and give me a wisdom check.
Right. Is it saving or?
No, just the regular, just a check. Okay, yeah. You're able to summon a pretty accurate copy of her. She'll kind of spawn in front of you.
She move or no?
Probably like little movements. Not like, probably not realistic enough to like talk and interact too much. But like, kind of idle animation style, like looking around, that sort of thing.
Echo sits in front of her.
No.
Just staring at her.
When we're kind
Aaron's
of
looking at the gun question mark thing. And he's like trying to figure out what the fuck it's supposed to even be.
I imagine it like what he imagined would be like a big machine gun, but in a kind of child's interpretation of a big machine gun. Homer kind of gives Echo and like Claire a look, and then I look to his little stash, and then I look to them, and then he was like, it's a dream," and does the drugs, and as he's doing them, he's going to imagine, try to imagine Timekeeper appearing here.
You don't need to imagine that.
Ooh, fourth wall break? Or,
Yep.
oh, he's here. He'll kind of like open his eyes, and kind of give him a shit-eating grin, and Homer will take, I don't know, like the drugs in one hand and Tommy gun in the other, and fucking try to shoot Clock Keeper.
Okay. First of all, I guess what gun would this be closest to?
It's like a heavy, or it would be a heavy machine gun, so maybe a large gun or something.
Okay. I'm assuming you don't have proficiency with firearms, right?
Nope.
So go ahead and give me just a flat d20.
Sure. Ooh.
All right. You will go to fire, and it'll shoot what looks more like kind of a paintball and it'll miss and splatter against the wall behind him.
Homer will curse and be like, "Ah, man. Well, I guess I can't be too miffed at you. I gotta air up my good friend Bean here after all. He will, lick the bean." Oh, fuck.
Oh,
It's like- he will lick the substance, happily, obsessively, and then turn around towards Gurn and shoot Gurn with the paintball machine gun.
all right. Go ahead and give me another D20.
Karma.
That will miss quite considerably.
I say if you're using the rules of firearms that I've been using, it would jam.
Blows up into confetti.
Yeah. Yeah, it does that cartoon thing where like the barrel splits and it blows back at you.
Does Homer take dream damage?
No. But your face is covered in paint.
Homer's gonna be like, well, that's what I get for trying to shoot the gunsman. He'll kind of lose interest in shooting people and start cooking up a speedball of sorts. Does he like feel much dream drug?
As you're sort of going through your stash, Keeper will go, you really shouldn't mix dream drugs. And then you will have the distinct sensation of your body sort of folding in on itself. As your vision kind of swirls, and suddenly you all find yourselves here. Homer, you're absolutely tripping balls. Imagine the effects of all of those drugs combined, and also a weird lucid acid trip. That's kind of about what you're experiencing.
I would like to.
The other two are.
I would like to point out. Sorry, she was like basically touching Claire, and it ended up in a hug.
Mm-hmm.
So I like to imagine, as she finds herself in this place, she's taken away from Claire.
Okay.
Ooh.
So now she looks really sad.
Unfortunate.
Way to fuck up the vibe, Homer.
Homer, give me a wisdom save. Okay. Despite the fact that you feel kind of like your physical form is turning into a tesseract, you're managing to keep your wits about you to the extent you would expect you'd be able to keep your wits about you, given what's happening to you.
Okay. Homer's kind of like speaking nonsense, making little noises and stuff, and he's like, "Ooh, ooh." Like he's doing like, he drops down to the dream ground and starts to do the worm, and then he rolls over to Gurn and like goes to, if Gurn allows him, like pet his face.
Gurn will just be very confused.
Upon petting his scales, Homer's gonna be like, "Ooh, so schmilky." And then he's going to wiggle on the ground away like a little snake over to Echo, in which, since he's on the ground, he will go to pet her. Actually, he'll go to try to poke at her toe pads.
I think she'd let him.
Homer pokes at her toe pads, and he's like, "Ooh, so smooshy! Ooh."
Her just looking
warned
absolutely
him.
miserable as you're doing this, by the way.
And then he'll kind of all of a sudden shoot up on his feet, and then he'll be like, try to find Keeper in his swirling K-esque visuals and be like, "Dude, what are you talking about? Avoid mixing this shit. That's the thing about drugs. You always want to mix them. It's never a bad time. It's always fun."
Yeah, I hate to tell you this, bud, but you haven't peaked yet.
Homer rubs his hands together excitedly. "Oh my god, I can't wait to forget about that. Everything I just had, everything we were just in. Oh my god, thank you. He's jumping up and down, clapping his hands together. And as he does, I'd like to think that his little raggedy bluey falls out of his pocket. And when it does, and he kind of notices that, I would like to say the trip starts going very, very bad.
Yep.
Is that fair?
Yep.
Yeah. Seeing the little like bluey like fall out of his pocket on the ground, like he had fun and elated, and then like he sees it, and like his like facial expression like very quickly changes. And then all of a sudden, like, I mean, like, maybe like the other party, I've seen him like cry like 3 tears or something, usually at very like silly points. But upon seeing that on the ground and his face changes, this freaking little wrinkly, prune, silly asshole guy, just full on breaks into this heart-wrenching sob. He drops to his knees on the ground, and you hear a inhuman noise, like a little boy just screams, sobbing, like he's kneeled over his hands, and his face and his hands just screaming, like it is like just agony.
Echo sees this and kind of snaps out of it, and she really wants to go and comfort him, but she doesn't want to overstep bounds. But she gets close, she turns into a cat and starts doing like the like approaching him, putting like a paw on him, like to test him if he's okay. She starts doing like she starts making biscuits. She starts purring. And then she starts trying to snuggle into him if he lets her, and she's trying to ground him essentially with her purrs.
Homer, give me a wisdom save.
Yeah. That's so cute. The biscuits. Oh my god. Oh, it's so cute.
All right. It helps calm you down from the crying, at least, like the pain of sort of seeing this relic of your childhood. But as you're petting Echo or like interacting with Echo, her face will start to sort of warp into this kind of creepy smile-looking thing. And Keeper will go, "Oh boy, you guys better get ready." And then your surroundings will warp once again as the kind of colorful, sort of pastel, trippy environment begins to coalesce into this sort of blood red. And yeah, you guys are here now.
Oh my god. Yo, this is like berserk. Holy shit.
Grin doesn't know what to shoot first.
The floor is kind of writhing beneath you.
Echo's still trying to. She's closing her eyes, but she's still trying to do the biscuits and purr into Homer if he lets her.
I think after the creepy face at the environment change, he would unfortunately fling her across the. Yeah.
Yeah. That's all right.
At this point, Homer is writhing on the flesh ground. And he's kind of like, it's probably like a little like intelligible, but he's like the part you could probably catch on to the fact that he mentions like just countless lost lives, names of people from his past, like Angel, his parents, just general unintelligible, panicky, mourning, mass loss of life type beat.
Keeper's like, "Yeah, the sand will do that to you."
Did you say the sand?
The sand.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of looking around like a damn. Look at this kind of expression on his clock.
I think Echo would turn back into herself and just kind of like look around.
The various gaping mouths for each of you are muttering different things, different sins of your past and deep dark fears.
After trying to decide for a while what to shoot first, Gurn will shoot the keeper.
All right. Yeah, that'll hit. Ow, why?
Because you gave him whatever what thing was, and now we're here.
He asked for it.
I understand, but if you knew this was going to happen, why even give it to him? You could have just said no.
I mean, there's no harm in it.
No harm. Do you not see him right now?
Fine, we'll let you host. And he'll snap his fingers, and suddenly you are in a field, and Homer, you are rapidly, painfully sober again. As we have switched to Echo's Dreamscape.
Ooh. Homer doesn't say that, it just looks very pretty.
Better?
Yes.
He'll shrug and kind of mutter, I mean, I liked the hellscape, but whatever.
What did the mouths say to you?
They don't talk to me.
I want to incite that.
Go for it.
Fuck. Hold on.
You can tell the way he kind of stiffens up and does the sort of arms crossed sort of slow turn to you before he says it, that he is lying very much so.
Ooh.
Keeper, you're lying.
Yeah, so what?
Don't tell me you like the hellscape when it talks to you like that, as well as us. Don't you think Homer's been through enough? Don't you think any of us have been through enough?
It's his dream, man. He wanted it.
You gave him the drugs.
Well, he gave himself half of the drugs.
I'm pretty sure you could have taken them away.
I did. And he'll gesture to Homer, who I imagine is still kind of reeling from the sudden snap back into sobriety.
Homer is still face down on the ground, sobbing in the dirt and moss.
Echo's like kneeling beside him, like rubbing his back, like a mom would, you know? Just kind of like when she's not talking to Keeper, she's like, it'll be okay.
Echo is the best of us, for real.
Mom friend times 100.
Literally. Homer's gonna poke up his face from the wet moss, and he's gonna be like, you remind me of Can Homer do a history check for lore? The lore.
Sure.
Can I also give him an inspiration if he wants to use that?
Sure.
Process the trauma.
Nice.
So 20.
An unnatural 20. I would say, yeah, your memory is pretty clear right now.
Yeah, he pokes his head up with probably little bits of moss and dirt sticking in his face, and he's gonna be like, You remind me of my mom. You remind me of. I would say this like a unnatural 20, I guess, would constitute this, or for this anyways. He'd be like, you remind me of Gray.
She tilts her head, but doesn't want to. Doesn't want to push forward. She does repeat the name though. Gray?
He kind of like gets up, painfully sober, and he's like, yeah, she was. She was a really good woman. And your temper. Oh, God. And then he just starts, go face back down in the moss and starts, picks up the screen sobbing together. And he's just being like, oh, my mom. No, my mom, mommy.
Oh. Yeah, she'll do anything to comfort him. Just sit there and glare at Keeper.
He has his back to you.
I hope you didn't do any of this to Claire when you were with her.
I never went in her dreams.
I don't know what constitutes anything. You could do anything to her. That much is sure. I'm sure of.
Yeah, whatever.
Whatever. You're willing to do this to us. What would you do to her?
Sorry, would you prefer to be dreaming about dying?
That was pretty much close to it, don't you think?
I wouldn't know, actually.
You have a lot to learn.
During this kind of stuff, at the end there, a lot to learn. Homer will kind of shakily pick himself up, and he'll be kind of shakily get up to his knees and be like, he'll be like, yeah, you're right. You're right, Echo. He does have a lot to learn. And Homer will try to imagine that the time, and I'm assuming this is not successful, but Homer's gonna try try to make the boy learn some fucking empathy at this point in the timeline. And Homer's gonna
All right.
try to squeeze, and instead of fingers just on the temple, he's like fingers press, digging into the sides of the temple. And Homer is going to attempt to give the keeper just 10% of his collective grief and pain and trauma.
All right. Give me a wisdom check.
Come on, dice, don't fail me now. This could be such a cool character moment.
You will feel not necessarily like it leaves your body, but almost the sense of it being shared. And Keeper will go, "What exactly are you trying to do? You think this means shit to me?
Homer's gonna squeeze.
I've seen universes end, bud."
Homer's gonna try again and try to give the keeper half of all of it.
Give me another wisdom check. All right, let's see if this backfires. Yeah. You will feel again sort of a greater sense of this kind of connection between the two of you. And as that bridge is sort of formed more concretely, you will feel your emotions sort of flood out of you, and then a wave of emotions flood back into you as a sense of just absolute overwhelming crushing grief sort of crashes back down into you.
Ooh. Damn, that's cool. Cool mechanic. Homer will fucking probably drop from the muse from being overwhelmed, and he just kind of shouts out. He's just like, "Oh God!" I don't think he'd say God. He shouts out a bunch of unintelligible profanity. He's just like, "Oh yeah, that's really fun."
Okay. I'm good now.
Carry on.
Yep.
Yippee! And he will one last time attempt to give the fucking keeper all of it.
Yeah, inspiration, that's my last one.
Yippee!
Okay. Go ahead and give me one last roll.
No!
I mean,
All right. Not one, but still a 10. As you, again, still try to sort of push back into this wave of grief, you will feel the sort of realization that what you're feeling is what he's feeling.
Ooh.
As this sort of sense of just kind of world-ending melancholy is pushed back against you, trying to kind of reach out. And you can tell he's basically letting you do your thing, letting you kind of force him to feel what you're feeling. But in exchange, it is creating a sort of two-way street, um, which he is feeding back into you, his own emotions.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah, it's like Homer has experienced the worst of his worst with his just like his little mortal life and his little mortal world, and then yeah, it's the Keeper's endless, immortal edgelordery.
Seeing worlds and universes come to an end, um, watching entire populations be killed, destroyed in the blink of an eye, watching the heat death of the universe over and over again.
Homer is going to fall back down in the moss again, but this time not sobbing. And he's gonna imagine himself deflate into a pancake.
Are you satisfied?
Homer, with his, does he deflate into a pancake? Go.
Give me a wisdom check. Let's see.
Okay.
Gurn is going to assume that Keeper is somehow doing this intentionally, and will pull out his rifle, and I'll burn a grit point for advantage on shooting Keeper.
Okay. I think that'll hit. Let me double check. Yep, that'll hit.
Does he turn into a pancake?
Are you like trying to turn into a pancake?
More so like a Homer pancake. Like he's as thin, like as
Like a cartoon
Yeah.
squashed
And
by the anvil, kind of.
Yeah. And like in response to what Keeper says, he says nothing, but he'll raise a flattened thumbs up at Keeper.
Yeah, you do deflate into a pancake, and Gurn, you will also shoot him, and he'll just kind of turn to you and give you the like what the fuck kind of hand gesture.
Echo takes Homer as a pancake and like hugs it.
I'm just picturing that one meme.
I'm glad you're taking her meaningful moment and making it into a meme. Thank you.
Quill, is this stimulating your art block, or is this helping you get over your art block? The idea of like drawing like Gurn shooting the Keeper while oh my god, that me. That used to be your profile.
No.
My phone, Quill. Oh my god.
No,
Yeah.
I imagine she has like him like over her shoulder type thing, and she's like,
Oh, okay.
not that.
Yeah.
Well, Echo is holding Homer. Homer will like say, and I'd like, given that he's a pancake, I'd like to say, or a Homer-shaped pancake. You know, deflated to the point of being the width or whatever.
He's flat Stanleying.
Flat Stanleying, yes. Homer will say in like this absurdly high-pitched, breathy voice. He'll be like, "No, because everything is meaningless. Could you roll me up and smoke me like a cigar?"
Are you asking Echo of this?
Yes. He's looped back around from his Hinduism to nihilism to back again to absurdism.
She would like to try that.
Okay. Has Echo ever rolled a blunt before?
No. Maybe like a cigar.
Yeah. Give me a sleight of hand check. Let's see how well you're able to roll Homer up.
Not bad.
Okay, yeah. It's reasonable. It's cone-shaped.
This is fucking hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah, she does it.
Good. Keeper's watching this and doing the just what the fuck hand gesture, like.
You wouldn't get it.
After
Sure, when
he's
I do
rolled-
horrifying body horror shit, I'm the bad guy, but you do this, and it's just.
I'm helping him at the request of him.
Homer, and now not just a squeaky voice, but a horrible mangled voice is also like, I also request that you share me in the roto with Keeper and Gurr.
Chance him to Gurr.
Dream blunt rotation.
Puff puff give.
Gurn will be very confused
She will
for about
show.
half a second, and
She'll.
then just shrug his shoulders and say "fuck it."
Yeah. Okay, there's no way this is not going on YouTube, Quill.
That's fair. We'll just have to do some editing. It's
well,
fine.
I mean, I have to put it in my editor. Anyway.
Yeah. Good.
Cause like, what the fuck is this shit?
Does Gurn pass Homer to Keeper?
Sure.
His clock face will kind of like morph into some weird fucked up lips, and he'll take a hit. And pass it back to Echo.
I imagine she takes another hit. Literally just floats in the water. And yes, take into account what that water does, Quill.
Oh yeah. Are you growing or shrinking?
Oh my.
Was it
Oh.
the drink me thing that made her grow?
I think the
No, the
drink
drink
me
was
was
shrink.
shrink,
Oh,
and
she's
then the eat
shrinking.
was in beginning.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like it was the opposite for us though. It was that way in the movie, but whatever.
I mean, we could do either or, whichever.
It doesn't matter, yeah. Echo shrinks down. I don't think I can make your token any smaller, unfortunately, but
That's fine. That's where she's at. She's just floating now.
shrinks down so that you're the same size as the Homer blunt.
Yep.
Is Homer still smoking?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Not actually like burning up, you're just kind of cartoonishly smoking.
Wow.
Homer will while he's still smoking try to also imagine Eris to come join on the dream blunt rotation.
Give me a wisdom check again.
He did.
Oh, is that what that one was?
Yeah.
Yeah, how do you picture her?
Homer pictures her as this big, beautiful, like Egyptian MILF, but instead of I mean, she has hair and stuff, and the hair comes from like the back of the hands, but instead of like a face, her face is just made of hands, and she will have these kind of like the tattoo he has on the face of the eye of or wait, is it the eye of Eris or the
The
hands
hand.
of Eris? Her eyes will look kind of like the tattoo on his face, the hands of Eris. But otherwise, she's just a Egyptian MILF with a head of hands.
She will come striding out of the forest. Keeper's like, who the fuck is this?
Oh god. Homer and in a high-pitched, mangled, breathy voice of what sounds like a 90-year-old woman that's been chain smoking Virginia Slims her whole life. Will be like, oh fuck, can I do this? Can I do this?
Give it your best shot.
He'll be like, like, this, you should recognize her. This is Lady Eris, goddess of chaos, with face of the absurd, lady of the nothingness that lies beyond us all and laughing in the spite of it.
Where's the mouse? Cause it was on Homer, and he's rolled up.
Oh, Bean?
Yeah.
Bean's not here, actually.
Oh. Alright.
This isn't Bean's dream. Homer will give that introduction, and Keeper's just gonna be like, "What?"
You heard him. But probably high pitched too, because she's small.
I'd like to think.
I should have let you guys have your fucking nightmares.
I'd like to think. She's the embodiment of chaos. Like maybe she would like shift angles depending on how one looks at her. You know, like I don't know if she would be the most Euclidean being. If you think that's fair.
Yeah, that's fair. I believe that Keeper's true form has actually been described that way as well.
Yeah. Homer, while the Roto is passing him, is going to imagine a little blunt to smoke out of himself.
Go for it.
I think this is the hardest I've ever laughed during a session.
The rolls have been incredible tonight also, can I just say? Yeah, you're now a blunt smoking a blunt.
I can't believe how this has turned out. Poor soul for not being here.
Yeah.
Because this is amazing.
Yeah.
Oh my god. This is
Homer unlocked the dream physics.
Honestly, guys, this is what I wanted to play D&D for. Shit like this.
The dream sessions are always good.
I'm so happy I'm playing a non-serious character for this, because, man, this would not happen with me.
Yuval would just be standing there like, what the fuck?
Oh.
She's supposed
Or
to.
Tyriad. Just sitting off to the sidelines with his head in his hands.
Echo trying so desperately to fucking make him, you know.
Take a hit.
Yeah. Don't be
Of Homer.
Don't be square.
Yeah.
It won't be cool if you don't do this.
Well, you know, she could. She could imagine Tyriad.
She could.
Would she, though?
If it's pointed
Yeah.
out to her.
I don't think even Homer would be thinking about Tyriad being here to smoke himself
No.
as a blunt.
No.
You know what? I think she would imagine Rory.
Oh, yay!
Wow. If only Soul could miraculously join us at this exact moment.
Literally.
She would imagine Rory and stick Homer in his mouth.
I imagine both for Rory and for Eris, it's kind of like the Claire thing where like they're not fully like a fully realized person, but you know, they're animated, they're chilling,
Yeah.
kind of NPC vibes, but they're there.
Yeah.
Homer in his horrible, horrible voice would be like, "Oh fuck yeah, Rory, smoke me up, yeah, breaking those virgin lungs, baby."
Oh no.
And then he'd quickly clarify, and he'd be like, "No, no, not like that, not like that."
Oh my
And
god.
Man, imagine smoking and your fucking weed is talking to you though. Like
Imagine your fucking weed is your friend, though.
imagine that your weed is smoking another little weed.
Wow.
That's when you know you've been smoking too much.
You've had too much.
I will clarify though. I don't think his is like a weed one or anything. He's not a big fan of weed, so it's probably some other drug mixed with like
Gotcha.
tobacco. Uh, as you know, I imagine he cartoonishly burns down. Homer's gonna be like, "Okay, well, this has been fun and enlightening. Timekeeper, what are you?"
I'm a seraph.
Homer raises his blunt eyebrows. And he's like, a seraph? Is that what is that?
It's a type of angel.
Homer raises his blunt eyebrows further.
Aren't the angels supposed to be nice?
Common misconception.
Not what Claire says. About you.
Yeah, well, maybe I was nicer to her.
Well, you suck.
Homer's like, he's like, okay, so you're an angel. Angel of time? The whole
You
clock
got it.
face kind of gives me that impression. What do you like do? So like you're a computer and an angel and you have a clock for a face? Like what's your whole shtick?
Well, I used to do whatever Kronos wanted me to do. Now I keep time in the city from being non-existent. If you like the sun coming up in the morning, you can thank me for it.
Well, I mean, I do appreciate that. It's a lot better than the blaring ball of fire I got back on my world. But like, why do you do it?
Because if I didn't, you'd all be in a timeless purgatory with no semblance of anything resembling your normal lives.
But like, why? Why do you care? He's all still saying this in his horrible, horrible voice, by the way. Just
Yep.
keep doing that voice. It's a strain.
No, that's fair.
Laughs in Peralt.
Yeah. How long did you lose your voice for after that?
So long.
Well, it wouldn't be any fun sitting here all by myself with you guys just frozen in time.
Fun, huh? Are you
I mean,
just
if you want me to freeze you in time, I can.
Are you just experimenting on us?
Why, you want to be my guinea pig?
It's not the worst thing I've been through.
Colonel, try and shoot him again.
Go ahead. That'll hit. Would you stop that?
No, it's kind of funny.
I imagine every time you shoot him, it's like you hit the clock face and it does a little spin, you know?
Yup.
Homer is going to imagine a little gun for his little blunt.
Yeah?
Come on.
It's kind of like the last gun you made. It's a little rough around the edges.
Okay. And then he kind of realizes that the little blunt gun looks like the last one he had. So he's gonna try to imagine like little missiles that'll shoot out of the little gun.
Okay. Okay.
And then Homer will shoot at Timekeeper with the he'll have his little blunt shoot his little gun at the Timekeeper.
All right. Give me a d20 to hit. You will miss as the missiles go sort of shooting off into the distance and disappear.
The little missiles. Homer will be like, fuck, that would have been funny. And then he'll go to shoot Eris instead.
Okay. Give me another d20 to hit. You miss quite a bit more.
He'll yell, fuck, in that horrible voice and shoot himself.
Okay. The missiles, kind of like the opposite of homing missiles, just sort of curve around your head. Or your flat head.
Homer's just like, well, guys, because I can't do anything myself, put me out.
Haka will flick him into the fucking water. Which means he will also shrink.
Even smaller.
Oh, yeah. Imagine Keeper's just like floating around watching this, just kind of half dumbfounded.
Homer, now a even smaller put out blunt, with a even smaller put out blunt, with a even smaller
With a
gun.
even smaller gun.
Will, with an even more horrible voice, even more high pitched this time.
Oh
Be
no.
like, would you want to smoke sometime in real life? You seem like a really cool guy to hang out with. You know, we've trauma bonded a lot. And And I think we both share similar views on the pointlessness of it all and how funny it is. And I don't know, this crew has been really fun to smoke me as a blunt. So maybe when I wake up, you can hit my line and we can smoke blunts together.
I'm putting that on TikTok.
Why did that sound like a higher pitched Carl Weezer? Just like if Carl Weezer did helium.
Drugs don't affect me in real life, but sure.
Homer is gonna imagine himself as just a like an eldritch size blunt now.
All right. It's mediocre.
All right, just a large one. And it's just like a pretty big blunt, but not the size of whole universes. And then he's
No,
gonna
it's just like one of those sort of comically large ones, but
and then he's gonna imagine himself smoking himself.
what would that even look like?
You ever seen Futurama?
Ouroboros?
Yeah.
You ever seen the Slurm episode on Futurama?
No.
Ugh. There you go in the memes.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
It's the
Good.
Slurm Queen.
This is weird.
Homer, and now like a big booming mangled old woman voice will be like, "You're telling me that you haven't seen weirder shit before? You're immortal. You sing the death and birth of you worlds."
Yeah, I've seen weirder shit. This is still weird.
I regret to inform you that I think that my internet browsing history as a child was still probably weirder.
You're in Wonderland. You're really going to question that? Anything can happen here.
This isn't even regular Wonderland. This is Dream Wonderland.
Anything can happen in Wonderland.
Anything can happen in the dreamscape.
I wonder why.
What? Because it's in your head. What do you mean?
And where's Wonderland?
Well, usually that's somebody else's head. Unless you're the host. Which I guess technically right now you are.
Wonderland before it was destroyed.
Homer's gonna perk up and be like, "Echo, are you from a children's book?"
A what now?
Wonderland. It's a popular children's book. I have terrible memory, and I even remember the cultural relevance of that shit.
Oh, she's not gonna remember this, so she can't look into that. Ugh!
Yeah.
Fuck!
Yeah.
I've never heard of it.
Are you from this place?
Well, yes.
Originally?
Yes.
Are you the daughter of a big, purple, smiling Cheshire cat?
Well, yes.
Holy fucking shit!
Totally different Cheshire cat, but yeah.
Yep.
Holy shit! Echo, you must remember, we should talk about your lore when we wake up.
Not gonna happen.
Keeper, I think you underestimate my fourth breaking wall ability.
I think you underestimate my ability to wipe your memories.
Man, can you just please let me have this? After all this trauma bonding that we have shared, this beautiful blunt rotation. Please, 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 please. He'll just scream, please, while smoking himself over and over and over and over and over. Can you at least remember? Let me remember this beautiful blood rotation. Please, 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 please.
I'll work something out. Maybe.
Anyways, Echo, how was the Cheshire Cat as a father? Did he neglect you?
No. He was very loving.
Why? Why do you never talk about your father then?
Because I have bigger worries than him. Her ears droop. I'm too busy
Does your
thinking.
father know that he has a grandchild?
I'm sure he saw Claire find me. I don't know what happened to him after. Well, they all ran off, but yeah, I don't know what happened to them.
Damn. We've spent this entire dream focusing on my shit. Echo, we also need to trauma bond. Homer will attempt to trauma bond imagine it, like try to do what he did with Keeper.
Quill, I'm allowing you to do whatever you want with this.
Okay. Is that a new wisdom?
Yeah.
Did you roll yet?
Yeah, it's another 7.
All right. You get glimpses of sort of the fear and pain of a journey, with a lot of really perilous sort of danger to it. Glimpses of the fear of the unknown and then the relief of things working out okay. That's kind of about it, though.
Shit. That was not a very successful trauma bond. It appears that, seeing the whims and experience of a god really took everything out of a man. That is why I am what I am now. He gestures with his bluntness to his bluntness, smoking his bluntness.
Damn, that could have been so much cooler.
Yeah.
Yeah. The dice giveth and the dice taketh away.
You know, this whole batshit dream thing has made me realize, now that I am a blunt, smoking a blunt, smoking a blunt, smoking myself, I have thought about it very carefully now in this experience. And I have thought that I have been embodying absurdity way, way, way too self-destructively. I would like to wake up and seek therapy.
I mean, Riley's going through therapy. You could join her. Or at least go
Yes.
to the same one.
Yes. I think there is more to life than just grieving and drinking to avoid the grief, and then the grief coming back. Perhaps there can be healing as well. Homer's going to imagine himself as a big old, like, non-Euclidean Buddha.
All right.
That's smoking a blunt, that's smoking a blunt, that's smoking a blunt, that's smoking a blunt. Of, like, just tobacco, no drugs.
All right.
You're starting to
Uh,
remind me of someone.
who?
Huh?
Who?
The fucking caterpillar.
Oh, yeah, fair.
Homer will raise his skin where an eyebrow should be, because does Buddha have an eye? Well, maybe
Yeah,
this.
Buddha has eyebrows. He
Okay.
doesn't have hair. He's got snails.
Homer will raise his big non-Euclidean Buddha eyebrow and, like, look down at Echo and be like, "What do you mean?"
Just this form. It remind me of the caterpillar.
He'll let out a big laugh and I'll be like, yeah, seems like a pretty cool guy.
I know at least 2 different versions. One's here in the city.
Homer will raise both of his big boot eyebrows. What? You have somebody from your past in the city?
Well, not not exactly from my past, but he is of similar thingy. She doesn't say thingy. Of similar
Timeline.
thank you. His name
Homer
is
not
Lem.
Flim.
Nope, Lem.
Lim. Well,
He is just a butterfly now.
wow. That's beautiful. He'll wipe away a tear. Maybe when we wake up, we could all go to therapy together. He points at Keeper and his big non-Euclidean Buddha form. You really need therapy too, bro.
No.
I'm far too busy for therapy, but you, like I said, you could go with Raleigh.
Homer shrugs and he's like, well, I have a feeling that if I am to remember anything at all, it's probably not the fact that I need help. I think if I'm likely to remember anything, it's gonna be the horrific images of my parents being shot in front of me. And yeah, and also that I was a blunt that is smoking a smaller blunt with a gun and you guys were in the rotation.
She just looks at him horrified.
He'll raise up a hand, raise up a hand and like a halt. He's like, yeah, I don't really talk about that shit. To be honest, it only really surfaces in my worst nightmares. But here, smoking so many blunts with the company of friends, he wiggles his eyebrows at Keeper, and gestures to the rest of the party. I feel safe enough to be vulnerable because I've realized the futility of pretending that I am not hiding.
I'm glad this was such a profound experience for you.
Why'd you wiggle your eyebrows at him like that? You wanna fuck him?
What?
Homer pauses for a second and he looks to the rest of the group for a second. He's just like, I have had another revolution. I am bisexual. Also non-binary. You now may call me Homessa. They she. And then Homessa will pipe up and be like, I also want to. Oh shit, this is gonna be bad. I also want to fuck Tyrion.
What?
Yeah, he is pretty cute. You should go for that.
Homer nods along agreeably. Yes. Yes, there is much to do when we wake. There are many winks to tap when we wake.
Let me repeat, you guys won't be remembering any of this.
Not even the book. She gives him, like, Puss in Boots eyes.
I said I'll figure something out, alright?
Homer looks at Keeper and he's like, the most genuine Homer has ever said thank you, and he's like, thank you.
Yeah, sure.
I know all of this will be fleeting. I know that I won't wake up and be a bisexual, they, she, twink tapper, going to therapy, in recovery person. I know that is a journey I have yet to see.
So, does that mean you guys are good to wake up?
And say goodbye to you? I don't think I'm ready yet.
Homer nods sadly and he's like, yes, but please let us smoke that blunt together. You have much to get off of your immortal, timeless chest. And I want to lick the tears off your clock face and chest.
Ew.
He winks.
Ew.
Or I mean, they wink, fuck.
Alrighty, well, good morning. And he will snap his fingers. And you will all awaken in your beds with only very vague memories of a very, very strange dream.
Hell yeah.
Just her, like, being like, what the fuck?
I feel like that was a weird nightmare, but
Ugh.
wow.
Wow.
What a session.
I can't believe Rory fucking missed that.
Literally.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was so fucking fun. My god.
We'll have to do a dream session with everybody at some point.
Yes.
A Gurn dream session would go so hard.
We actually already went into his
We got to see Gurn's world a little bit in one of the dreams when you had to miss.
Oh, I see.
It was horrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah. That makes a lot of sense.
It was probably about as shitty as yours, except with horrifying creatures instead of government shit.
Right, right. Different kind of horror altogether. Damn, y'all, we gotta start talking about our lore when we're not in each other's dreams.
I
Shit.
know.
I've been trying. I mean, you know, Jamie. I've been trying to find like a good, or been thinking of a good time to have my character ask your character about her lore. It's just like we've had so much going on.
Yeah, it doesn't help that like she is so busy. Like, man. Also to note, just because I want you to know, but like she kind of did this whole thing last session. So she has a mirror that leads to the other side to her brothel, and she was like, let's not tell Homer. Cause she
What was her?
Huh?
What was her reasoning?
Cause she sees that you slink a lot and she doesn't want you slinking in her brothel.
Slink it on over.
Yeah.
Yeah,
or using it.
Yeah, that's
you know,
fair.
without her knowing.
You would use it for nefarious purposes.
Yeah. But I mean, I literally said to Rory, I was like, he's probably gonna figure it out. Because, like, there's gonna be moments in time where everybody's just gonna come out of her room. And, yeah. And so, like, her and Rory kind of made a bet about how long it would take for Homer to put it on his board.
To put the brothel mirror on.
Yeah. Yeah, or whatever pertaining to the room.
Oh my god.
She's fully aware that Homer will probably realize it's in there and whatever, but yeah. Just so you know.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
I'm gonna stop this recording.